Hello, everyone. This is Kaizen Base. Today we learn about deciding talk time with the amount needed.
The third of the three principles of just-in-time, deciding talk time with the amount needed, may not be easy to imagine. Including the difference between takt time and cycle time, we should understand the meaning of words certainly.
So, let's get started with today's lecture.
So Mio, did you search the third of the three principles of just-in-time, deciding talk time with the amount needed? I expect a perfect introduction from you today.
Mr. Kai, I would like to ask you one thing.
Oh, what is that?
Are talk time and cycle time two different things?
Oh, you have noticed an essential thing. Yes, you're right. Talk time and cycle time are two different things. By asking the question, you know that well.
Okay. Now I have confidence. So, I explain the principle of deciding talk time with the amount needed. Deciding talk time with the amount needed means to perform production with setting talk time that meets the required amount in the output. As we learned previously, just-in-time is the way of thinking to create a sequence to pass what is needed from customers as the starting point to avoid making products too much. The number of orders from customers is not constant. That is, treating customers as the starting point means the production numbers needed also are not constant. To deal with inconstant production numbers is required to arrange pace to produce according to the amount needed. This production pace against the required amount is called talk time. Deciding talk time with the amount needed means that we will perform our production at talk time set for the amount needed now.
Yes, that's right. It is a correct explanation.
To tell the truth, I thought talk time and cycle time were the same things. Cycle time is time to make one thing when performing a standardized work at standard speed, isn't it? I learned the meaning of cycle time was different from that of talk time this time. Until now, I somehow said talk time or cycle time. But I should use these words correctly.
Oh, you notice a very important point, Mio. You're great. As you say, we should use talk time and cycle time properly. Actually, more people can't use these words correctly than expected. Unless we can use talk time and cycle time properly, we cannot say we understand the principle of deciding talk time with the amount needed. So, I make an additional explanation about takt time. Again, talk time is time to make one thing based on customers' needs. Talk time is a view, which is required when producing things at speed to be sold. On the other hand, cycle time is time to make one thing when performing an operation based on current standardized work at standard speed. They are alike, but the meanings of them are different. In just-in-time, the aim is to avoid making products too much. Not to make products too much, speed to produce in each process should not be either too fast or too slow. Because, if the speed is too fast, stock happens. And, if the speed is too slow, a shortage of products occurs. Not to happen either stock or a shortage of products, it is important to synchronize the upstream process and the downstream process at talk time that is speed to be sold. Anyway, do you know an equation of talk time, Mio?
Yes, I do. Talk time is expressed by an equation operation time divided by the required production number.
That's right. As the equation shows, in producing things at talk time, it is important to perform a production way that is suitable for small production numbers in the case of a small production number. Or that is suitable for large production numbers in the case of a large production number. Well, I have a question. We can know how much overtime work is needed or how much spare time the processes have according to the relation between talk time and cycle time. Do you know what the idea is?
Yes. I know that too. As cycle time is the standard time to make one thing, if cycle time is longer than talk time, overtime work is needed. Conversely, cycle time is shorter than talk time, and we can know there is spare time.
Yes, exactly. If cycle time corresponds to talk time and the production is performed at the standard time, it will finish just at the regular time. It is the most welcome situation in production sites. That means, in practicing Kaizen, trying to make cycle time close to talk time will be a key effort. That means to introduce the flexible manpower line that is flexible for the change of the production numbers. We will learn about the detail of the flexible manpower line in the other lecture. This time, you should remember that in achieving just-in-time, it is important to calculate talk time by the amount needed in the production and then to produce at the talk time.
Yes, I understand. I will remember that. I got a little bit of confidence because I searched and understood deciding talk time with the amount needed sufficiently by myself.
Yes, you did a perfect job today. Well done. I'm hoping for your good explanation next time.
Now, we make a summary of today's lecture. Deciding talk time with the amount needed means to perform production with setting talk time that meets the required amount in the output. To deal with inconstant production numbers against customers' orders is required to arrange pace to produce according to the amount needed. This production pace against the required amount is called talk time. And, in achieving just-in-time, it is important to synchronize the upstream process and the downstream process at talk time that is speed to be sold. To do those, it will be a key point to introduce the flexible manpower line that is flexible for the change of the production numbers. That's all about today's lecture. So, see you at the next theme.